So, I need to offer up an apology. Last week's episode of Weekly Pickups caused anger. It caused people to lash out at me. And if I have to say, rightly so. If you look at the description of this channel, it says showcasing the best in Silver Age DC Comics. And last week, we showed some Silver Age Marvel comics. And that's not what this channel is about. So, I apologise for that. And hopefully this week I can go some way towards making amends for past indiscretions. First off, The Brave and the Bold 31. The first appearance of Cavington Carson and his team in the three-part story, The Secret Beneath the Earth. The Brave and the Bold 32. The second appearance of Cave in another three-part story, The City 100 Miles Down. Cave's next appearance was in issue 33, which is still on my to-get list. Then he made 2 more appearances in The Brave and the Bold, and 3 appearances in Showcase. And then Cave only made sporadic appearances over the years, helping out here and there. He was part of the Forgotten Heroes, but they were short-lived and mostly went back to being forgotten again. It wasn't until 2016 that we got Cave Carson Has a Cybernetic Eye. And if that's not a series name that sparks interest in you, I don't think I can help you out. Action Comics 236, Superman's New Uniform. Here, Luthor disguises himself as some kind of scientist who has to borrow Superman's suit to test out an atomic robot he's built. As it turns out, the test on the robot is only a partial success, but the explosion has damaged Superman's costume at an atomic level. Or has it? No, it's just Luthor being sneaky. However, he rather kindly offers to make Superman a new suit. In the meantime though, Superman has to make do with whatever's available. But he does get his new suit eventually, and he does have some improvements over his old one. Bloody hell, it even glows in the dark. The last feature it comes with though is the most impressive. Luthor can't explain how it works because he'd be talking out of his arse, and so he fakes a test using some fake kryptonite. Just what is inside that belt? Ah, how ingenious of you, Luthor. Anyway, Luthor eventually turns up wearing Superman's old suit and a rubber Superman mask. Now, in typical comic book fashion, rather than just taking Luthor's mask off, Superman decides to prove who he really is by feats of strength. Unfortunately, the kryptonite in his anti-kryptonite belt has kicked in, but he doesn't know where the kryptonite is. Still, Superman somehow regains his powers, causing Luthor to blurt out where the location of the kryptonite is. How did Superman regain his powers, though? Oh, he didn't. It was magnets. Always with the magnets. And of course, nobody heard or saw that helicopter either. This issue also features Congo Bill with Janu the Jungle Boy in The Man Who Talked to Animals, and also Tommy Tomorrow in Space Chump number 1. Yeah, that's right, get out of here, you chump. Strange Adventures 146, The Perilous Pet of Space. A story about a space dog that gets loose on Earth. The dog, however, has a bell on his collar that when it clangs, causes things to shake and eventually get destroyed. There's also The Secret Invasion of Earth, and Star Hawkins in the case of The Robot Counter-Spy. One thing I've noticed about where Star comes from is everyone has amazing hair. Strange Adventures number 87. New faces for... Can we get that dog out of here? Thank you. Strange Adventures number 87. New faces for old. Here we meet Professor Cradler, who's got an enchanting ray that will make homely people into handsome people. So, how does this ray work then? Its operation may be compared to that of a nuclear fission explosion. on someone's face. That looks to me like it's our old friend Science Bollocks again. And, wow, the thing actually works. But just what is going on here? The Professor is actually a secret agent for a space dictator who's managed to bring the planet he's on under his complete control. All because they no longer have the DRZ... Dursato? I'm going with Dursato. But apparently 2 rebel agents have gone off planet to seek some out. That's the agents Andy and Ethel. The Professor tracked them to Earth, but you know, needle in a haystack. So he comes up with the ingenious plan of... and what do you know? It worked. When he tracks them down, though, he's in for a bit of a shock. But still, he should have seen this coming. I mean, he is the bad guy after all. As it turns out, what did I call that stuff again? Desato is plentiful here, as it's just carbon. So he gets overpowered, and Andy and Ethel use his ship to go back home. But what of our couple from the start of the story? It seems being handsome isn't all it's cracked up to be. Still, the effects are only temporary, and they go back to being their old happy selves. I'm pretty sure there's a moral mixed in there somewhere. This issue also features Mystery Language from Space, Meteor Menace of Mars. Look mate, it's not that bad honestly. There's a KFC, a Greggs, and a Wetherspoons. You'll be fine, trust me. And the Interplanetary Problem Solver. And that's it for this week. I think we've course corrected here a bit. So once again, thanks for watching.